What's the best pizza you ever had from? I mean, the best pizza in my opinion is always like a mom and pop's joint. Like, it's not a name brand, always, never name brand. But if we're talking about name brand pizza, believe it or not, some of the best pizza I ever had, most of you probably are not going to be able to vouch for what I say. But if you ever been on a
Domino's.
No, if you ever been on a military base, there's a pizza brand that has an exclusive contract with a U.S. military base. It's called. What's the best place to get real Hispanic food? I don't know, bro. I don't know what city you live in. Go on Yelp. But you can't. It ain't gonna be. The best food is never at a chain restaurant. I'll tell you that much.
Abuelos is good.
I'll tell you this much about Hispanic food. Shit, well, any type of ethnic food. If they speak English, the food probably ain't that great.
Molcajetes is good.
You gonna have to look at that shit and you're gonna be like, that sound tasty. Let me get numero dos, mommy. Let me get numero dos. If they speak English, it's not good. And then she's gonna be like, okay, Poppy, and she come back. That's real shit. If I go to a Chinese carryout, buddy ain't yelling at me, I'm out, bruh. I don't really rock with Chinese food like that no more. Once I found out they don't eat that shit, I don't eat it either. Say cap, they don't. It's not cap. Chinese food, American Chinese food they don't eat that shit in China. Look this up. They serve what they think your fat ass want. But they don't eat that shit. They serve you a certain type of food and they eat a different type of food in their house. Like if you use your brain, you could easily figure out that Chinese people don't eat American Chinese food. Like think about it. How often do you see a fat Chinese person? They are not eating ragu. What is that shit? Fucking crab ragu and fucking.
Hey, there's something wrong with crab ragu. I don't want that shit.
Orange chicken, yeah. Come on, bro.
Orange chicken's good.
Mumbo sauce, right? They're not eating that shit. Nobody said it was bad, but I was like, all you gotta do is look at them. They're clearly not eating it. Y'all be eating Sbarros too? That mall food?
Sbarros.
There's no way you can convince me you're not a fucking cannibal if you eat fucking Sbarros. Fucking cannibal and a terrorist. I don't trust anybody who eats mall food. As an adult, at least. Like, that's cool when like you're a kid.
When you go to the mall.
Yeah, you go to the mall, but like you're an adult and you go to the mall to eat.
No.
See how sick you laugh? Like you're not mentally stable. I want some breadsticks from Sbarro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's like that baby whenever you go sit down at the mall tables. How you doing, fellow kids?
Every time I've ever had mall food, that shit be dry as a motherfucker. It's like they freeze fry this. Love slandering Subway, but Subway's actually fire. Bro, you must live in Wisconsin if you think Subway is fire. Get out of here. This is not you know, I give you a pass if you say you like it, but Subway's fire? Nah, bro. You must live in the middle of nowhere. You ain't got no damn restaurant. Subway's are cool as the last option. Nah, bro. If I'm on a road trip and I'm hungry and I gotta use the bathroom, and the only thing that's up in the next 10 miles is Subway, I'll be like, let's just keep going to the next exit. Maybe they got a Pizza Hut or something. If you eat Papa John's, I want to see your closet. Like, y'all remember in fucking
The Reckoning.
Remember the 7th Cavalry Watchmen?
How much time is left?
Old girl went into her closet, the dude's closet.
4 circles?
He ate Papa John's. What's the best pizza you ever had from? I mean, the best pizza in my opinion is always like a mom and pop's joint. Like, it's not a name brand, always, never name brand. But if we're talking about name brand pizza, believe it or not, some of the best pizza I ever had, most of you probably are not going to be able to vouch for what I say. But if you ever been on a
Domino's.
No, if you ever been on a military base, there's a pizza brand that has an exclusive contract with a U.S. military base. It's called Anthony's Pizza. It's fire. For like chain pizza at least. Anthony's is good. Ford Gamer said, "Oh yeah."
Shit. So where the hell are we gonna go?
You know what I'm talking about?
This is a big ass circle, man.
It's worth enlisting. I ain't say all that. Now relax. He said, "I'd enlist for that pizza." Like if we're talking about like a good cheap meal, yeah, and we're talking about chain pizza, yeah. Anthony's is top tier in terms of chains. That I enlisted today. We gonna eat. All right, bro. You enlisting for Anthony's Pizza and Camaros. All right. See, he's ready to sign his life away for a 12-inch pie. What was the highest donation I ever got? $3,000. It was from a dude named something Naruto. We pocket watching now. I only bring that up just because I appreciated what he did, because he was the only reason. The Modern War Naruto, that was his name. Yeah, you remember. There we go. Modern War Naruto. I always knew it was Naruto something.
Black Pop.
I was like, I remember him because I appreciated it. He was the only reason we ever went to E3. A lot of y'all are veterans. Facts. The fact that some of y'all actually remembered that. Because that was actually a long time ago. That was like 5 years ago.
I heard some.
He had to come to us, and I got ult.
Yep.
Just lay low, throw the ult, throw the shield. Pow, pow. I can snipe him over. Ooh, cracked her.
Yep.
She's dropped, I think.
They're all gonna. They're gonna get screwed with the storm.
3, 2, 1.
Come on over here, Skank.
Snipe that guy.
Yeah, she's going right, it looks like.
Oh, they made a zipline.
Yep.
To where? Down below?
Right. Hit him. Oh my god.
I threw my ult at him.
Yep. One's going left. 24.
He's about to die. He's about to die.
Got him.
Get you. Oh, the other one's almost dead too.
I see one over here.
Check your stations.
They're dead. Cracked one.
Through my ult.
Oh,
I can't fucking see, crack. Dropped one.
I got the other one right here.
that's the last one, I think.
Alright, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Killing.
He's behind me.
Got him.
Nice. He must got gold shield. It's him. It's him.
There's another
Yeah,
one over
finish
here.
it.
One.
Finish
Two
him.
one.
Hey.
Dubs
Big
in
dubs
the
in the
chat,
chat.
Ow.
With the finger injury. Let's go. I'm going to the league.